Ibn Battuta was a Muslim explorer and scholar who traveled extensively throughout the Islamic world and beyond during the 14th century. Born in Tangier, Morocco in 1304 CE, Ibn Battuta began his travels at the age of 21 and spent the next 30 years traveling to over 40 countries and documenting his experiences in a detailed travelogue called the Rihla. In this video, we will explore the life and travels of Ibn Battuta, as well as his impact on the world of travel and exploration. Early life and education. Ibn Battuta was born into a family of Islamic legal scholars in Tangier, Morocco. He received a traditional Islamic education and became a qadi, or judge, in his early 20s. In 1325 CE, Ibn Battuta left Morocco on a Hajj, or pilgrimage, to Mecca, which would mark the beginning of his long and eventful travels. Travels in the Islamic world. After completing the Hajj, Ibn Battuta decided to continue traveling and exploring the Islamic world. Over the next several years, he visited Egypt, Syria, Iraq, and Iran, studying under some of the most renowned scholars of his time. He also served as a judge in several cities, including Delhi and Cairo. In 1330 CE, Ibn Battuta began his first major journey outside of the Islamic world. He sailed down the Red Sea and crossed the Indian Ocean to reach the Swahili coast of East Africa. He spent several years traveling along the coast and documenting the customs and cultures of the local people. He also visited the island of Zanzibar, which was a major center of trade at the time. Travels in Asia. In 1333 CE, Ibn Battuta left East Africa and embarked on a journey to Asia. He traveled through the Arabian Peninsula, Iraq, and Iran before arriving in Central Asia. He visited the cities of Bukhara, Samarkand, and Khiva, which were major centers of Islamic learning and culture at the time. He also traveled through the cities of Afghanistan and Pakistan before arriving in India. Ibn Battuta spent several years in India, serving as a judge in Delhi and visiting other cities such as Agra, Jaunpur, and Bengal. He also made a pilgrimage to the holy city of Varanasi and traveled south to the Maldives, where he served as a qadi for several years. Travels in China and Southeast Asia. In 1345 CE, Ibn Battuta left the Maldives and traveled to China. He visited the cities of Hangzhou and Quanzhou, which were major centers of trade and commerce at the time. He also traveled through Southeast Asia, visiting cities such as Malacca and Sumatra, before returning to the Middle East. Return to Morocco. Ibn Battuta returned to Morocco in 1349 CE, but he did not stay for long. He was appointed as a judge in the city of Fez, but he soon became restless and decided to embark on another journey. He traveled through West Africa, visiting cities such as Timbuktu and Gao, before returning to Morocco in 1353 CE. Impact on travel and exploration. Ibn Battuta's travels were remarkable for their length and breadth. He traveled over 75,000 miles during his lifetime, visiting over 40 countries and documenting his experiences in the Rihla. His travelogue is one of the most detailed and comprehensive records of travel and exploration in the Islamic world during the Middle Ages. Ibn Battuta's travels had a significant impact on the world of travel and exploration. His documentation of the customs and cultures of the places he visited provided valuable insights into the Islamic world and beyond. His observations on trade and commerce helped to shape the global economy, and his documentation of the natural world helped to expand scientific knowledge. Furthermore, Ibn Battuta's travels were a source of inspiration for future explorers and adventurers. His travelogue influenced the likes of Christopher Columbus and Marco Polo, and his tales of adventure and discovery continue to capture the imaginations of people around the world today. Despite the breadth of his travels, Ibn Battuta's impact on the world was not limited to the realm of exploration and travel. He was also a scholar and intellectual, and his writings on Islamic law, history, and culture have had a lasting impact on the world of scholarship. Ibn Battuta's travels and writings facilitated to link the gap between diverse cultures and societies, and his legacy endures to encourage people to discover and study about the world around them. His travels also serve as a reminder of the importance of curiosity, open-mindedness, and a willingness to learn about different cultures and ways of life. Ibn Battuta was a remarkable explorer and scholar whose travels and writings have had a profound impact on the world. His documentation of the Islamic world and beyond provides a valuable insight into the cultures, customs, and ways of life of the people he encountered. Furthermore, his legacy as a scholar and intellectual serves as a reminder of the importance of learning and education in shaping the world. Ibn Battuta's life and travels are a testament to the power of human curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge. His journey from Tangier to China and beyond represents a remarkable achievement, and his impact on the world of exploration and scholarship cannot be overstated. In a world that is often divided by culture, religion, and ideology, Ibn Battuta's legacy serves as a reminder of the importance of cultural exchange and understanding in creating a more peaceful and harmonious world. Ibn Battuta's travels also highlight the interconnectedness of the world and the importance of trade and commerce in shaping global economies. His observations of the thriving trade networks that existed throughout the Islamic world provide valuable insight into the economic systems of the time, and his documentation of the goods and products that were traded across vast distances serves as a reminder of the important role that trade has played in human history. Furthermore, Ibn Battuta's writings on science and natural history provide a fascinating glimpse into the state of scientific knowledge in the 14th century. His observations of the natural world, including his descriptions of animals, plants, and geological features, helped to expand scientific understanding and paved the way for future scientific discoveries. Perhaps most importantly, Ibn Battuta's travels and writings helped to break down cultural barriers and promote understanding between different societies and cultures. His openness to different ways of life and his willingness to learn from the people he encountered served as an example of how people from different backgrounds can come together and learn from one another. Overall, Ibn Battuta's legacy as an explorer and scholar continues to inspire people around the world today. His travels and writings provide a valuable insight into the cultures, customs, and ways of life of the people he encountered, and his legacy as a scholar and intellectual serves as a reminder of the importance of learning and education in shaping the world. By promoting cultural exchange and understanding, Ibn Battuta's legacy continues to have a positive impact on the world today. Thank you for watching. For more informative videos, please subscribe to my channel Knowledge Hub.